Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, 'cause a vision softly creepy left its seeds while I was sleepy. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my car to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of split the night and touch the sound of silence. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by, dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love, both never to turn back. Bury your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sins. The air on me still feels like a cage, and love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope. I never know. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block and drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh, how can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb without a soul. My spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside, call my name and save me from the dark. Never opened myself this way, life is ours, we lit our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you, every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly.
Good afternoon, my beautiful beans, and welcome to a Saturday afternoon stream. I hope all of you are having the most glorious of weekends. It is just completely magical here in the UK today. The sun is shining so brightly. It's actually boiling hot. I was out lying in the garden with Dave, enjoying being a little too toasty, to be honest. I definitely think I got some colour in my cheeks today. Hello, beautiful beans. Bear Raider, it's wonderful to see you. How are you? SJR Nitty, it's a pleasure to see you. DJ Lane, bless your face. Monkey Manu, I'm so delighted to have you with us today. Scuba Steve says you are glowing. Why, thank you, Scuba Steve. I bet you're glowing. Boris, it's wonderful to see you, my angel. We have also got Marco. You say hello, forever just too good lady. I know it's hard to accept the truth, but I still love you endlessly more. Marco, that's simply impossible. Bless your face. Robert Respawn Swans, how are you? Honey, my sunshine soul of a bean. Honey, I've put my top on to match your soul. Mum Beaver, it's a pleasure to have you with us today. And of course, my dad as well. On the other side, that soundproof glass. Devil at your door, thank you for 20 months of resubscribing. You say a very happy 20-month anniversary, Queen V. A very happy 20 months to you. I can't believe it's been that long. Devil, you're ever so angel-like and heavenly. It's hard to imagine you're a devil at all. Thank you for such a long time of wearing your wings. Made to Raid says, I love to stream, it's true. Oh, what a thing to do. And V was all yellow. I sure am. I thought I would celebrate the sun by wearing a bit of sunshine. JC Pell, how are you? Stony James, wow, I struggled to say your name just then. Stony James, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you very much. Bless your face. Wizened Dogfish, you say there's sunshine inside and out now. Bless your face. Wizened Dogfish, it's wonderful to have you here. Stuart says, bam, an explosion of golden Venus. Bam. How are you, my love? It is great to see you. And I love you more, my sweet bean. Agent Alpaca, it's a pleasure to see you. Mustard19, how are you? Craxon, thank you for 17 months. You say greetings and salutations, all you wonderful beings and the angelic Venus. Happy stream day, everybody. Bless your face. Thank you, Craxon. Happy stream day to you. Teg is here. Teg, you're here and you have been the first to subscribe in this stream. And with not just any subscription, not only 41 months, but a tier 3 subscription. Teg, it is completely astonishing just how long you've been wearing those wings. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your outrageous support. Thank you for being the most magical, wonderful being. I am just so blessed to have you as one of my guardian angels. Thank you for everything. You say 41 months for that number one voice. Oh, you're so cute. Bless you. Gary, how are you, my darling? Turfeyed Joe, it's a pleasure to see you. Ari, I'm so happy to have you with us today. How are you, gorgeous? Ari is a fantastic streamer here on Twitch. Please go and follow Ari. We have also got my darling Angie Indy, my angel of music. I hope you're having a glorious day. Spike Goo, how are you? And Pjarhovn, it's a pleasure to have you here today as well. Anyone else that I've missed, please do keep screaming hello at me till I have the pleasure of seeing you. And of course, all my lurkers, who I love so very much. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day and doing very well. Paul 70s child, it's a pleasure to see you. Princess Bliss, bless your face. You say, V, you look so happy today. I feel very happy today. When the sun is shining, everything is so good in the world. Splattercat, hello. You say, hello, wonderful Miss Lady Venus. I get through my 10 nights of work in a row. And I'm exhausted, but I'm off for the rest of the month, so it's so great to see you. Oh my goodness, a whole month off. That sounds just perfect after working so hard. Go you. Well done, Splattercat. Thank you for that beautiful cheer. Made to Raid also, thank you for that 100-bit cheer before. I read out the message. I don't think I said thank you though. So, Made to Raid! How's your day going? Are you having an absolutely glorious weekend thus far? Tell me all about it. Now, it is that very exciting time of the stream where we get to decide what the very first song is going to be. Hello, Brown Rice. How are you, my darling? Yusu J, it's wonderful to have you here too. I'm terribly sorry for almost certainly mispronouncing your name. Wake No One. Hello, you say resplendent in radiance, suffused with sunlight. Venus is the brightest light in the room. You're so lovely. Splattercat, how are you, my angel? It's so great to see you. Are you having a wonderful weekend? What have you all been up to? I've been doing a lot of gardening. I took my mum yesterday to the garden centre as a late birthday present. We had some tea and cake, well, juice and cake to be pedantic about the facts, and we ambled around looking at lots of plants, and then that gave me full-on inspiration to completely do a facelift for my garden, and I've been non-stop doing that since yesterday. It's been a lot of fun. El Porco, it's a pleasure to have you here. Basho, how are you, my darling? It's wonderful to have you with us today. Right, the very first song of the stream today, we are going to warm up with a bit of romance. This is Hayleys Comet by Billie Eilish. Thank you, Splattercat, for that 100-bit cheese. Oh, forgot to update. I'm on YouTube stream VOD 104. That is outrageous. Splattercat, I'm honestly blown away by your commitment to the stream. It is so lovely. Thank you for going through all my VODs and watching them. You're so sweet. Bless your face. I'm glad you're enjoying going through them.
I don't want it, and I don't want to want you, but in my dreams I seem to be more honest, and I must admit you've been in quite a few. Hayleys Comet comes around more than I do, but you're all it takes for me to break a promise. Silly me to fall in love with you. I haven't slept since Sunday. Midnight for me is 3 a.m. for you, but my sleepless nights are better with you than nights could ever be alone. Ooh, I was good at feeling nothing, now I'm hopeless. What a drag to love you like I do. I've been loved before, but right now in this moment I feel more and more like I was made for you. For you. 'Cause I don't want it, and I don't want to want you, but in my dreams I seem to be more honest, and I must admit you've been in quite a few. Oh, Hayleys Comet comes around more than I do, but you're all it takes for me to break a promise. Silly me to fall in love with you. With you.
The very first song of the stream on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, that was Hayleys Comet by Billie Eilish. And I'd like to play for you for the second song. I immediately know what it's going to be. I already know it's Turning Page by Sleeping at Last, the second song of the stream. Anyone that I've not given a hello to yet, please do keep screaming at me till I see you. Yell so loudly that it's obnoxious, please. Bill Nash, it's wonderful to have you with us today. How are you, my darling? Honey says, I love this one. Me too, honey. Me freaking too. The Old Bones, it's wonderful to see you today. How are you, my darling Bean? Anyone else that I've not yet seen? you know that I love you. And even if I don't see you, I feel your presence. And it's lovely to have you here. Matt M33, how are you, my sweet bean? I like being yelled at sometimes, Ari, when it's in the right way. A joyful, passionate yell. That's all right. Hello, Selmore and Reva MJ. It's wonderful to have you here. Io Cows, how are those beautiful pups doing? And how are you doing, my darling?
I waited 100 years. I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. If I had only felt the warmth within your touch, if I had only seen how you smile when you blush, or how you curl your lip when you concentrate enough, I would have known what I was living for. What I've been living for.
That's the kind of yelling I'm talking about, Spattercat. Bless your face, I love you too.
Your love is my turning page, where only the sweetest words remain. Every kiss is a cursive line, every touch is a redefining phrase. I surrender who I've been for who you are. Nothing makes me stronger than your fragile heart. If I had only felt how it feels to be yours, I would have known what I've been living for. What I've been living for. Though we're tethered from the story we must tell. When I saw you, well, I knew we'd tell it well. With a whisper, we will tame the vicious seas like a feather. Bring the kingdoms to their knees.
The second song of the stream today, that one is called Turning Page. It's by Sleeping at Last. That was actually the first Sleeping at Last song I ever heard, so I have a very big soft spot for that one. Quixie's here. Quixie, you are endlessly amazing. Thank you for bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beans. That is an enormous gift, and you've done this stream after stream. You've given so much in such a short amount of time. So thank you for being such an absolute angel. The lucky beans to receive the gift of flight, thanks to Quixie, are Inked Bee, Burner 44, The Dark Crystal, and Sony DK, and Snake Doc 7 Or. Thank you, Quixie, so much. Illuminator, how are you? Thank you for 5 beautiful months of resubscribing. Bless your face, and thank you. Splattercat, thank you for that 100-bit cheat. And I'm yelling, we love you so much, as loud as all caps can yell. I'm a big fan of all caps. A lot of streamers, in fact, have it where you get timed out if you go into their chat and you just use all caps. And so, therefore, I have been timed out many times. When we go and do a raid, I almost exclusively want to use caps to say hello. And I often get timed out for it. I'm just a naughty viewer, it seems. I break all the rules. Riven, I'm so happy to see you. How are you, my love? I love you too. Are you having a good weekend? It's so good to see you. Denepper75, it's a pleasure to have you here too. And Cryptkey, welcome. Thank you to everyone who's pressing follow. It's lovely to have you here. It's lovely to meet you for the first time. If you are meeting me today for the first time, hello, my name is Venus. I'm a singer-songwriter from the UK. I play to you on Twitch 3 times a week, and I do original songs and covers. McPoopy Pants, it's wonderful to have you here. I am a bit of a rebel, if we're being serious. Quixie, it's wonderful to have you with us. Oh, bless your face. Just thank you so much for your incredible kindness. Now, also, Space Univ. It's wonderful to have you with us. I think it is time for the very first original song of the stream. It's not about you, but it feels time. It feels right. Hello, Attorney. It's wonderful to have you here. How are you, my love? The first song of the stream today is going to be Part of Me. I'm going to play this to you with the full production. This one is released on my album Venusworld. You can get this from my Bandcamp page. I sign every copy. I don't wanna hurt you. I guess that's all that I can say. And I don't wanna desert you, but you cannot force me to stay. Sometimes we just need to be reminded that we're okay. With every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew. And now breathing out is letting go of everything I claim to know of us, of us. With all that I've done to you, I don't expect you to return. Told me that I took your beating heart and let it burn. I guess that this was just a lesson that I had to learn. With every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew. And now
outside. I guess I tried. And when the end comes near, will I be the only one to say goodbye? I live in fear. 'Cause with every living part of me believed that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go of everything I claim to know of us.
My beautiful choir, Angie, Honey, and Materade. Thank you for singing along with so much passion. Bless all of your faces. Thank you, everybody. Now, anyone that I've yet not said hello to, strange sentence, please do scream hi me now. Courtney Viss is with us. Hello, gorgeous. How are you, my love? I hope you're having an absolutely glorious weekend. Courtney is a fantastic music streamer here on Twitch. Please go and give Courtney a follow. Zen Daily, it's a pleasure to see you. Bedoy Doy, hi, my darling. It's wonderful to see you. Ryan Victors, welcome in, my lovely bean. Coming up for you next. I'm going to play you Sweet by Cigarettes After Sex. Thank you, Splattercat. Bless your face. You are so lovely.
Watching the video that you sent me, the one where you're showering, wet hair dripping. You know that I'm obsessed with your body. But it's the way you smile that does it for me. And it's so sweet knowing that you love me, though we don't need to say it to each other. Sweet knowing that I love you, and running my fingers through your hair. It's so sweet watching the video where you're lying in your red lingerie 10 times nightly. You know I think your skin's the perfect color, but it's always your eyes that pull me under. And it's so sweet knowing that you love me, though we don't need to say it to each other. Sweet knowing that I love you, it's so sweet, and I will gladly break it. I will gladly break my heart for you. I will gladly break it. I will gladly break my heart for you. And it's so sweet knowing that you love me, though you don't need to say it to each other. Sweet knowing that I love you, running my fingers through your hair. It's so sweet.
Sweet by Cigarettes After Sex. Ari, I've got to see that happening. I definitely want to see you dancing like that. Thank you, everybody. Bless all of your faces. I want to try and sing to you in French now. It's not. I don't speak French, so to any of you who are French speakers, I apologise in advance. This is a song by Pomme, and it is called On brûlera. Even that I'm probably saying wrong. On brûlera. Now, let's get the right chords for this one up, shall we? Jack Level 6, thank you so much for resubscribing for your 16th month. You say, hi Venus, happy sub to you. Thank you so much for continuing to support me for all of these months, Jack. You are amazing. Bless your face. Hello, Jazz. It's great to see you. How are you, my darling? Right. Let's see if I can remember how to pronounce any of these words. Wisey UK, how are you, my love?
On brûlera toute la dure en enfer, mon ange. J'ai prévu nos adieux à la terre, mon ange, et je partirai avec toi. Je mourrai dans tes bras. Quelle mer nous mange le corps, quel ciel nous lave le cœur. Je t'aimerai encore, je t'aimerai encore, oh, je t'aimerai encore, et je t'aimerai encore. Je m'excuse auprès de Dieu, de ma mère à ses louanges. Je sais toutes les prières, tu le veux pour que ça change, mais je partirai avec toi. Je mourrai dans tes bras. Quelle mer nous mange le corps, quel ciel nous lave le cœur. Je t'aimerai encore, je t'aimerai encore, oh, je t'aimerai encore, et je t'aimerai encore. On brûlera toute la terre en enfer, mon ange. Tu peux écrire tes études à la terre manche, car je veux partir avec toi. Je veux mourir dans tes bras. Si la mer nous mange le corps, si le sel nous pique le cœur, je t'aimerai encore, je t'aimerai encore, je t'aimerai encore, je t'aimerai encore.
By Pum, that was On Brûlera, such a beautiful song. I absolutely fell in love with that song. That was one of those moments where Spotify just took itself on a rampage and played me loads of songs I'd never heard before. That was one of them, and I just instantly fell in love. Quixie says, Venus, even though I cannot speak French, if I close my eyes, I still feel like butter would melt in your mouth and I would just be a melted puddle on the floor next to it. Just love you to bits. Quixie, I love you to bits. Thank you so much. Bless your face. You're very kind. Thank you, everybody. It's a good challenge trying to sing in another language. I was actually thinking about this the other day, how if I was going to learn another language, I think I'd have to do it through song primarily, because it's the only way in which I can store sentences with ease. I've always been able to just remember lyrics upon hearing them very easily, and so I think it would be such a efficient way for me to learn a new language just by learning loads of different songs, looking at the translation for what I'm singing, and learning through. So it would just be a great way for my brain personally to learn another language. Thank you, Rayuch. You say, I am French and your French pronunciation is pretty good. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. That's very kind of you. Rashi, how are you, my darling? It's so good to see you, my sweet bean. How are you, darling? Retro Detox, it's wonderful to have you here. Infrared says, on the topic of French, are you ready for EU TwitchCon in Paris? I am so hoping to go to that, Infrared. If all goes according to plan, yes, I'm so excited. Sidewalk Enforcer, thank you for that 200 bit cheer. Bless your face. Rashi, I've missed you too. Bless you. It's so good to see you. Colossus, Demise, how are you, sweets? Thank you for 16 beautiful months of you wearing those wings. You are amazing. How are you, my love? Well, seeing as I just did a song in French, how about I just really push the boat out and now sing one in Spanish? This one is called Tuyo, and it is the Narcos theme tune. That's where you might recognize it from. Maid, you say, envisions Venus singing her order at a French McDonald's, singing to people to ask for directions to the Louvre, etc. That is absolutely what would happen. I would just have to sing all my sentences and it would get incredibly embarrassing. So on second thoughts, perhaps it's not the best way for me to learn, but maybe it is. Maybe I just have to learn that I've got to sing to everybody in different languages, and that's how I'll get by. Matt M33, you are so lovely. Thank you for bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beautiful beans. Thank you, Matt, for being just endlessly kind and generous and wonderful. For all of these years, you just are so amazing. So thank you so much. Now, I got to find these right chords. I always struggle with this particular tab to find the right one. Are you the right one? No, you are not. It's always fun trying to use this chord website. Perhaps you're the right one. That looks better. Okay, let's get rid of those strings. Thank you, Attorney from Below, for resubscribing for your 11th month with a tier 2 subscription. You are such an angel. Thank you, Attorney. Your message reads, for 11 months, I've wished it were infinitely more months. Oh, Attorney, bless you. Thank you. You're so kind. Bless your face. And a hype train has been started from that. So thank you so much, Attorney. You are officially the hype train driver. Do with that what you will. Now, some Spanish for you. And again, I don't speak Spanish, so I'm going to apologise to all of you who do for my pronunciation.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed, el castillo, la torre, yo soy la espada que guarda el cordal, tú el aire que respiro yo y la luz de la luna en el mar, la garganta que ansio mojar, que te moja de amor. ¿Y cuáles deseos me vas a dar? Dices tú, mi tesoro, basta con mirarlo, y todo será, y todo será. Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed, el castigo, la torre, yo soy la espada que guarda el cordal, tú el aire que respiro yo y la luz de la luna en el mar, la garganta que ansía mojar, que te moja de amor. ¿Y cuáles deseos me vas a dar? Dices tú, mi tesoro, basta con mirarlo, y todo será, y todo será.
Oh, I love it so much. Toyo by Rodrigo Amarante. Thank you, lovely beans, for all of this love. Thank you, Made to Raid, for bestowing a pair of wings and giving a ticket and a seat on board this train to Time and V. Made, you truly are all of our guardian angel. Janny Ray, it's wonderful to have you here. French Grenadine, welcome. How do you say welcome in French? Bienvenue. Bienvenue? Is that correct? I suddenly think I'm French because I sung one song in French. Kev Tech, it's wonderful to have you here. Right, coming up for you next, I'm going to play for you an original song. Thank you to my anonymous angel, number 4, for bestowing 3 pairs of wings upon our beans. Ariron, Sad, Schnooby, and I Don't Care for This have all received a pair of wings thanks to you, Mr. Zinful, with a 1,000-bit cheer. Thank you so much for your incredible kindness. That is a huge cheer. Bless your face and thank you. Goodness gracious me. All this love and support. Right. Splattercat, you absolute sweetheart. Thank you for that £10 donation with a message that reads, would I be able to request Borrowed Breath? It's still one of my favourites, and thank you for streaming today. I always love being here with everyone. Splattercat, I would absolutely love to play Borrowed Breath for you. Absolutely, my sweet bean. That will be the next song. Right now. Borrowed Breath for Splattercat.
There's silence in my fishing town, with nothing but the wind. to shake the walls of my wooden house and beg me to let it in. The salty air whips my hair around my pale and weathered skin as I sit and wait by the old lighthouse for the storm clouds to roll in, for the storm clouds to roll in. I'm weathered and warm, but my house is still standing against the wind. And whether I'm torn from the sky, I'll still know when the night begins. I cast my net into the deep blue, which now reflects the stars, a reminder of a deeper truth, that which we hold is not us. On borrowed breath I whistle a tune that beckons sleep, and memories of my mother's arms, not even memories will we keep, not even memories will we keep. I'm weathered and warm, but my house is still standing against the wind. And whether I'm torn from the sky, I'll still know when the night begins. Breathe in, lean back into the arms of rest. Exhale slowly and turn to face the west. I'm weathered and warm, but my house is still standing against the wind. And whether I'm torn from the sky, I'll still know when the night begins. I'm weathered and warm, but my house is still standing against the wind. And whether I'm torn from the sky, I'll still know when the night begins.
Borrowed Breath, an original of mine, not yet released. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, you're all so cute. James, it's wonderful to have you here. Fabio Verso, how are you, my darling bean? Thank you, Dad, for bestowing a pair of wings upon Bedoy Doy. And Robert Respawns, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. You say, 1 ticket for the sun train, please. Oh, I love that it's a sun train. That's very nice. Are we going to go around the sun? I hope so. Splattercat, thank you for that 110-bit cheer. You say, I have no words except those, and thank you. You are amazing. Splattercat, you're amazing. Thank you so much for being so freaking cute. Right, coming up for you next. I think it's time for some Massive Attack. Most definitely is. Teardrop.
fearless of my breath, gentle impulsion shakes me, makes me lighter, fearless of my breath, teardrop on the fire, fearless of my breath. Night, night of matter, black flowers blossom, fearless on my breath, black flowers blossom, fearless on my breath, teardrop on the fire, fearless on my breath. Water is my eye, most faithful mirror, fearless on my breath, teardrop on the fire of a confession, fearless on my breath, most faithful mirror, fearless on my breath, teardrop on the fire, fearless on my breath. I'm stumbling a little, I'm stumbling a little. Love is a verb. Love is a doing word. Fearless on my breath.
Thank you very much by Massive Attack. That one is called Teardrop. Teg, you're doing a fantastic job with that song list. I was just watching it update. Thank you so much for doing such a wonderful job, filling in for the wonderful Kentile. That could be his new name. While he's at sea, he shall be Kentile. Now, I got some priority requests here. When I was older, The Seed and Lost on You. Now, Matt, I don't know that I can play Lost on You because there are no chords for it anymore on my chord website. I'm just going to check again. Perhaps they'd changed it by now, but they had taken it all down, which was so annoying. Yeah, the artist has taken down all the tabs for that one. So I may have to actually remove that one from the song list for the time being until I can work out the chords and write them down and put them somewhere where I can find them. So sorry, Matt. Is there anything else you'd like to hear? Now, when I was older, Boris, I've not played this one for a freaking long time, nor do I know if I can remember how, but I'm well up for giving it a bash. Let's see. This is a really cool Billie Eilish song. Not like super successful, I don't think. Not one of her more well-known hits. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. To remember what that little piano hook is. I think that's it. Just give it a go. When I was older, I was a sailor on an open sea. Now I'm underwater and my skin is paler than it should ever be. I'm on my back again, feeling of a time and place where you and I remain the best of friends, even after all is said. Can we pretend? I'm on my back again, seeming more and more like all we ever do is see how far it bends before it breaks in half, and then we bend it back again. Guess I got caught in the middle of it. Yes, I've been taught, got a little of it in my blood. In my blood. Memories burn like a forest fire. Heavy rain turns any funeral pyre to mud. In the flood. When I was older, I was a sailor on an open sea. Now I'm underwater and my skin is paler it should ever be. When I was older, I was a sailor on an open sea. by Billie Eilish. That one is called When I Was Older. Will you remind me, Dad? Give me some homework to listen to that one in between the streams so that I can confidently re-add it to the song list with gusto, because I can't remember the entire middle 8 section, and that just won't do. Now, anyone that I've not said hello to yet, please do keep screaming hello at me until I have the absolute pleasure of seeing you in my beautiful chat. I'm going to play for you up next another priority request. This one is for Attorney from Below. Attorney from Below would like to hear The Seed by Aurora. Boris, thank you for that 500-bit cheese. So what's better than extremely pleased with this? Boris, bless you. Thank you so much. I promise I'll learn it better for you so I can actually play the entire song for the next stream. Well, maybe not the next stream, because the next stream is tomorrow. And the chances of me remembering before tomorrow, it could happen. You never know. Miracles happen. Thank you, Attorney, for that 100-bit cheer. You're so lovely. Bless your face. Right, The Seed by Aurora.
Just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. And just like the seed, I am chasing the wonder. I unravel myself all in slow motion. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poisoned, you cannot eat money, oh no. Suffocate me so my tears can be rain. I will water the ground where I stand, so the flowers can grow back again. 'Cause just like the seed, everything wants to live. We are burning our fingers, but we learn to forgive. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poisoned, you cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree is fallen and the rivers are poisoned, you cannot eat money, oh no. And just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. And just like the seed, I am chasing the wonder. I unravel myself all in slow motion.
By Aurora. That beautiful song is called The Seed. Thank you very much. Bless all of your faces. And coming up for you next, a rather large cover for my darling Matt M33. This is the most dramatic cover that I've got in my repertoire. It's by the Foo Fighters. It's called The Pretender, and I'm going to play this to you with the full production created by me and my dad. This one I have got on YouTube with a video, so you can listen to this one off stream as well as on stream, although it's not been officially released. All right, you ready for just pure drama and darkness and despair? That's what you're going to get.
Keep you in the dark, you know they all pretend. Keep you in the dark, and so it all began. Send in your skeletons, sing as their bones go marching in. Again, the need you buried deep, the secrets that you keep are ever ready. Are you ready? I'm finished making sense, done pleading ignorance that holds defense, spinning infinity. The wheel is spinning, it's never ending, never ending. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your place? You're a pretender. What if I say I'll never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your place? You're a pretender. What if I say I'll never surrender? In time or so I'm told, I'm just another soul for sale. The pages out of print. We are not permanent. We're temporary. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're the pretender. What if I say I'll never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're a pretender. What if I say I'll never surrender?
Oh my god, Bill. Thank you, Bill. Well, Bill, it's already up as a cover on YouTube, so you can listen to this one on repeat. Thank you, everybody. My god, the amount of giving. Holy butts beans, you are amazing. Wait, I missed the Maid to Read. Oh no, Maid, I missed it. Hang on, I can still read it. You all know the light and love that is our Venus, but there is another, the shadowy, twisted reflection that is our radiant Venus seen through a mirror darkly. The mirror's surface shimmers and recoils from her presence, as the enemy of all life's places one inky boot. As the enemy of all life places one inky boot down and steps into our world. Our world... lost it. Their endless numbers. I can't read or speak. Numbers. Their endless numbers turn the sky black and the ground to ashes. There is very little time, so hold fast to each other, Venusians. Take what little comfort you can before our world is an empty husk, like so many others she has casually destroyed. There is no hope. There is little time. There is only her dark will. There is only dark Venus rising. Maid, I love it so much. Beans, you're just doing your own train here without a train, and it's very lovely and very wonderful and very kind and very supportive, and I feel very touched. Thank you so much. Bill, firstly, for that 1,000-bit cheer, where you said angelic Foo Fighters, you're so sweet. Then Iocaus for that 400-bit cheer, bless you. You said patiently waiting for Maid to Raid story time. Thank you. Princess Bliss, thank you for that 100-bit cheese. I think this is the first time I'm hearing your version of this song. And holy wow, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Princess Bliss. Oh, Pete, oh my god. You're making the vein of emotion pop out. I've been having my hair like this recently, so we've not had a chance to see my emotional forehead vein, have we? Bill, thank you for another 1,000 bitchin'. God, thank you. Please cut this as a YouTube video so I can put it on repeat, says Bill. You're just so lovely. X-File, thank you for that 500 bit cheese. I agree with Bill Nash. Thank you. Matt says, all hail Dark Venus. Why, thank you, Matt. Thank you for that 100 bit cheer. Bless your face. My goodness, Beans, you are spoiling me rotten. Bill Nash, then with another 1,000 bit cheer. Oh my God, Bill, you're incredible. You say you think I'm playing. Seriously, this is an amazing cover. Bill, I'm so touched that you like it so much. Bless you. Quixie then bestowed 5 pairs of wings upon our beans. What is even going on right now? This is complete madness. I want this banana, Grungy Sheriff, C. Sanya, Saludus, and a name that I can't read because it's in letters that I don't understand. But thank you so much. Quixie for that enormous gift. Rinsewin, thank you for the 10-bit cheese. Say my goosebumps have goosebumps and they have goosebumps. Thank you. I'm very, very touched by all this love. Splattercat, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. You say, we welcome our queen. Not dark, but beautiful and terrible as the dawn. All shall love her and despair. Treacherous as the seas, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love her and despair. You got that part in. I jumped ahead to the end there. All shall love her and despair. I love a Lord of the Rings reference, and I very much appreciate that. In fact, I go around saying that one quite often. Love it. Love that quote. Thank you, Splattercat. I love you to bits and pieces. Thank you, Attorney from Below, for that 100-bit cheer and all those tickets. You're all riding on board an invisible train, perhaps as a ghost train. Shiny Dungeon, thank you so much for subscribing using your Twitch Prime. Bleens, why can't I speak? My brain's a bit melted today. I think it's because I woke up at 6 a.m. David wasn't very well this morning. He ate a bone yesterday. Too much of a bone. I don't need to go into details. You can probably imagine the consequences of eating a bit too much of a bone. So I was up from 6 in the morning. I don't do 6 in the morning. That's not a time I'm acquainted with. As a kid, I used to be a very early riser. In fact, all my childhood, up until I'd say I was about 20, I was up very early, the crack of dawn. As soon as the sun was up, I was up. Sometimes far before the sun was up. But as an adult, no, I don't do 6 o'clock. But this morning was 6 o'clock because David needed his mama. Real bad. David is my bulldog, for any of you that are new here and don't know who David is. I've got a beautiful dog called David. He's just sunlight. He's magic. He's heaven. He's so cute. He's wonderful. In fact, if you are having a bad day, go on my Instagram and watch the video of David getting licked by a horse. Oh, is it on my Instagram? I might have to go on my TikTok for that. Oh, it is. I think it's on my Instagram. I think it's in one of my latest posts, in a carousel post. But it's also on my TikTok if you want to find it more easily. Oh my God, he's wonderful. Him getting licked on the head by a horse and him just looking so deeply fearful, so unsure about what was going on. Just pure terror in his eyes. But at the same time, he didn't want to move. He wanted to be there with those horses. And as soon as the horse pulled his head away, Dave was standing on his hind legs and trying to lick the horse's face. And oh, so sweet. Ayaka says, best horrible idea I've ever heard was an alarm clock that makes the sound of a dog about to throw up. Dog owners will sit bolt upright from a medical coma at that sound. Yep. That was me this morning. I know that sounds so well. So I was running up trying to save the carpets. I didn't manage to get there in time. That's all you need to know. I did not get there in time. That's okay. That's okay. That's life. Sometimes you don't get there in time and the carpet takes a hit, and that's okay. Everything carries on. It's not the end of the world. It's what I found out many times. Life's a bit messy. That's what's kind of cool about it. McPoop Pants says, can't have too much of horses licking dogs. Well, that's how I felt when I saw it. I said I couldn't get too much of this. I can't get enough. This could carry on all day long, and I would just so enjoy watching it. His face as that horse licked him, oh, so funny. He's just there, like, staring, staring kind of like panically into space. So sweet. Oh, I love him. I love him. Right, I think we have time for another. I say we do. I think that we should... Wow, it suddenly got loud. Did it not? Suddenly got very loud. Hello, Papa.
Are you in a postscript mood?
Well, I was thinking of doing... Are you in a postscript mood?
I know honey
postscript mood as well. I literally can't speak to it. It's like I'm drunk. Does the sun do this to you? It's just from being awake early.
I know Honey would appreciate
Does Honey want postscript? Oh, I would love to play postscript. Oh, Honey, this is for you, my sweet bean. Thanks, Dad, for coming in and letting me know that. My sunshine soul, Honey, I love you very much. And this is for you. This is an original of mine, not yet released. It's called Postscript. And this is, in fact, the saddest song that I've ever written. Thank you, Oliver. How many promises broken too? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow old? I look to the sky, but it's no longer blue. The hillsides around me are hidden from view. Tumbling clouds weighing down on my mind, and I am now blind. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You'll say that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. The darkness I carry beginning to lose. The flowers around me no longer in bloom. The artist inside me has said there's no room, and they will leave soon. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You'll say that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. I left you behind in this world without knowing how deeply I loved you and how much I cared. So look to our garden that's endlessly growing. I'm there. How many promises broken in two? How many hearts am I willing to glue?
hands am I going to hold before I grow old?
Thank you so very much for my darling sunshine of a soul, Honey, and Honey for your grandpa as well. I am so sorry for your loss. Thank you for being here and still bringing so much sunshine with you despite going through something so incredibly hard. Sending you all of the love in the world and a massive hug. Me and all the beans are here for you. Bless your face. I love you to bits and pieces. Well, my beautiful beans, you sure made this Saturday even sunnier, and I didn't think that was possible because it is a blooming sunny Saturday. And you know what's even sunnier news? Tomorrow is a Sunday, and I'm going to be doing a stream at 4 p.m. BST. Hopefully, my brain will be working and I'll be able to actually speak. I'm quite excited for that. I love you all so much. My gorgeous moderating team, thank you yet again for taking such exquisite care of me and all of these beans. Again, a very special thanks to my darling Teg for doing all the song list work whilst our sweet Kentai is away. Splattercat, you say, we once had a massive Great Dane that weighed 240 pounds. Holy crap. 17 stone. Dear God, very slobbery too. So when we got him, the first thing he did was drink out of our kitchen sink. His back was level with our stove. Second thing he did was greet our terrified cat by licking it across the head to tail and drool, by licking it and covering it head to tail and drool. So I get where Dave was with the horse. Oh my God, that is such a great image. I love Great Danes. Great Danes are incredible. They eat a lot of food though. And I mean, Dave eats a lot of food and he's just a little guy. He's only 23 kilos. He's no Great Dane, but the amount of food that you must have to feed to a Great Dane, I mean, it's quite literally like feeding a horse. I don't even know how it's possible to own a Great Dane and store the food. I find it hard enough to find space for Dave's food. That's a really great image. Thank you for sharing that story. Right, my beautiful bean. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. BST. Hello, Dusty. It's wonderful to have you here. Jay Dunk as well. Bless your face. Right, who have we got live today? Many wonderful, fabulous musicians are live today. And we are... Wow, I'm struggling to see. Oh, Dad, can you remind me to tell you the thing about... I'll just tell you now. There is a glitch on Opera, so I can't use Opera for the Twitch window. There's a glitch with the cookies message. This is very, very boring information for all of you watching. Terribly sorry. If I don't say it now, I will never say it. I've meant to say it for the last 2 streams. So I'm using a mixture of Safari and an Opera. Right. But it does mean, however, that my raid thing works because the glitch is... It just seems like Opera's glitching. So maybe I'll just only use... Safari on here from now. I don't know what the answer is to this, Dad. I don't have the answers. Right, Beans, I'm sure your lives are much richer for that information I just gave you. I love you all so much. I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, wait. Invalid username. Did that wrong? Did I do it wrong? Yep. Come on, Venus, you can do it. You can do it. Did it. Okay. I'm a mess today. I don't know why I'm a mess. I just am. I'm a very happy mess though. All right, beautiful beans. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I love you so very much. Until next time, it is time for me to say over and out. Oh, thank you, IOCals, for that cheers. You say thanks on Saturday morning tunes for you. Thank you, IOCals, for being you, IOCals. I love you so much. Beans, you're amazing. I'll see you all tomorrow.
So comes a tune to the color of you. Does it seem too soon?